obviously having the star stream and being able to do some more with it. What are some things that you've talked with the drivers, the teams that they're looking for? Hey, because now we live in this world where we can not only represent ourselves, but we can decide what content we want to put out there, how we want to brand everything. So what are some new things that you're learning or you're getting into that's going to help a younger generation? Because they really only know everything with social media and with the internet. They not used to having to read stuff in magazines or wait for it to come up on TV weeks or months later. So what are some things that are new and upcoming that the younger generation will be able to be a hold of?
Well, I think most of that stuff like rolls all into one bucket, and that's building character sets, right? So everybody has said, even Dave Cole said, be real, like be yourself, right? And Matt's talking about that same thing is distributing the social content. When you get to build your character set, I'll use Donald Cowboy Cerrone. He's a high level individual, but just, tune it back to yourself when I talk about this stuff. He just installed a live streaming kit for his vehicle in the race for Vegas to Reno. The best part about that entire event was we got to listen to their audio and understand what him and his co-driver were doing the whole time. They were cracking jokes, they were being funny, they were talking about their frustration, they were getting really antsy. There was all of these different emotions, and you can feel that. And he's building a character set for himself during this time. And I think that's the most valuable portion of it, right? Because Matt's saying that, let's just say that there's 40 or 80 feeds coming into his broadcast truck. Well, if you have a good character set, your little Johnny Racer guy or little, you know, racer girl or whatever it is, you can build that character set, and that character set builds your value and your ROI so that you can be part of the next Mint 400 broadcast, or maybe the next year or whatever it is. So as long as you're going through and understanding that you're building something and you're having people watch you and get attached to you as a person, that is the most valuable thing, because then you can utilize that to help promote with your sponsors, to help promote the organization. And that's where all of the growth comes from. It comes from the bottom and works its way all the way to the top at the events.
I mean, you're absolutely correct with that as well. Anytime that I get a chance to talk to some of the drivers, my main thing and my main focus is to make them human, like humanize them. We can all look up numbers, we can all look up stats, we can all look up everything. But like exactly like what you were saying with Cowboy, if you weren't necessarily a UFC fan to begin with, but was a motorsports fan, and then you met this guy and some of the jokes that he had was really, really funny. It's really cool to see where not only you're creating this brand awareness, but you're also giving them the storylines, just like Matt was saying for the live stream. Everybody loves a good story. I remember back when we saw the one with Rob Mack and Luke McMillan way back in when we moved them into December. That was a crazy story. And the hardest part is being there and what you were saying, George, investing in the storyline. And what Matt was saying, when people are like, well, did you see it? Did you not see it? And once you get invested, you get those goosebumps. You want to see what the end result's going to be. And the fact that you can be able to watch it in live time is really, really cool. So
100%.